folks, it's Nick here, and as you can see we're looking at Kickoff on the Commodore 64, published by Anco in 1990. It's a game I really enjoyed on the Commodore Amiga, so 16-bit technology, so I can't judge it on how the Amiga version played, because the 8-bit version is going to struggle a little bit, I would imagine. It does have a sequel called Kickoff 2, which we might come to at some point. Now, Dino Dini was heavily involved in the Commodore Amiga version. I'm not 100% sure if he was involved in this, but different languages that you can pick. We're going to go for English because that makes it easier for me because I am English. Yes, Kickoff by John Mitchell, so no mention of Dino Dini. My research says 1990, but it said 1989 there. Right, okay. So we've got practice skills, penalties, single game, league competition or match length. Let's see if we can alter that. Can we go to 3 minutes? No, it's 2 times 5 minutes. 2 times 45 minutes, I don't think you could take that. So 2 times 5. We'll jump into a league. Should be international competition. Yeah, but 8-bit computers quite often struggle with football games. I've never seen one I quite like. People tended to like on the Spectrum Match Day and Match Day 2, but I didn't get on with them too much because they was moving a bit slow. So we'll see how Kickoff does. Right, so we need to go through these results first. We're only going to play one game. We're not doing a full league. Don't worry about that. We're going to be taking charge of England. It's France, Germany. We don't pick, I don't think, the individual players. We just play a game. Russia have beaten Italy. Right, so now it's our turn. Our formation, I want a lot of people up front because I won't be playing too many passes. I'll just be booting it and hopefully getting a fluke goal. Franz Günther is the referee. I hope he's kind to us. Right, oh, what's this? Is this running horizontally? Crowd noise not there. No, it can't be running horizontally. I want to kick down anyway. Maybe it'll switch round. Let's go down. No, Kickoff is always vertical. No, it's horizontal. Why is it horizontal play? Don't know. Must be a reason. Right, I'm the white team. This play's a bit weird. Okay. It is 8-bit. There's a lot of things moving. There's no scanner, so you can't tell where your players are. Looks like the ball sticks to your foot a little bit here as well. Yeah, it doesn't really feel like Kickoff. But let's see. It's not bad as a football game. It's probably the quickest one I've played so far. I need to play more 8-bit football games. Try and find a good one. Fighting soccer was annoying. Oh my, is this going to go in? No, good save. 4 minutes 21 left. So I'm just going to keep booting it. This game doesn't seem to have aftertouch on it, but I think that only come on in Kickoff 2. If you had this back in the day, let me know. So it sometimes sticks to your feet, sometimes it doesn't. I wonder if this has got yellow and red cards in it as well. Interesting. I think it'd be a lot more fun on 2 human players, gradually getting used to it, rather than one against a computer. I'm not confident I'm going to win here, but because I'm so used to, I don't want to go on about it completely, but I will do. Because I'm so used to playing it in vertical, this horizontal view I'm struggling with. Boom. Well, one of us is going to score. It's probably going to be Argentina. So pass it around. Now the longer you hit the fire button or pull back quickly, it should do a big long shot. Yeah, it's pulling back the foul, so they've got a free kick. I don't care who scores as long as we see one to see what goal celebrations there are. There are penalties as well, so foul someone in the box, they will be awarded a penalty. Yeah, it moves quite quick. It's okay, this. It's not bad. But because I'm so spoiled on the Amiga football games, this one's always going to come second. But I've had this back in the day. Yeah, it's probably one of the best 8-bit football games you can get, I would have thought. But I'm still not enjoying it. Boom. What's your favourite 8-bit football game? Let me know. Let me know about that. I didn't tend to get on with them too much. I think the best sporting games I've played so far are, in terms of these 8-bit ones, are probably on the Commodore 64 as well. We've done quite recently, which is Speedball and Speedball 2, which takes the general idea of football but makes it a bit more violent, cyberpunk, and puts it in the future. And I think that gives you license to cheat then with the programming and do what you want. This one actually trying to accurately recreate what was already there, football. Right, can we get on to this shoot? Go in. Quite often in these football games, there was like a sweet spot on the pitch that if you kept shooting from there, the ball would always go in. Quite often it was 45 degrees. I don't know if that was a limit of the programming or something. But that tended to make you go quite well. Let's not have a 0-0. I'd rather lose than it be 0-0. I want to show you something. Right, is he going to shoot? No, good tackle by us. Oh, he's got a shot. Oh, he pulls it wide. No cup in this, I didn't see. Just league or single game. I think you can save it between matches, so you haven't got to do a whole league together. Can't change the strips, you're stuck with the colours you got. No players' names coming up here either. Yeah, I'd be interested to see a Kickoff 2. Again, has the same sort of like horizontal. They fix it so it's that proper vertical play. Because it's more intuitive when pulling back on the joystick to do a high shot, pushing forward, like that. This is a bit weird going left and right all the time. Come on, England. That isn't a glitch. The player nearer the ball is flashing on and off there, so you can tell. It should be the nearest person to the ball is the person that's in control of things. Time your tackle well. Oh, time your tackle well, and you'll always be winning. The grass seems like it's cut quite well. Different coloured green strips. That's nice. They could have made it all one colour, but they didn't. So that's giving it a bit of extra depth, which is fine. Animation isn't too bad. It does move quite quickly for an 8-bit computer. Boom. Shoot it. Come on, England. Let's get a goal, perhaps. About 1 minute left of the half. We'll only be playing one game, so this won't be going on forever and ever and ever. Did you have this one back in the day? Let me know. Did you play this for a long, long time before you realised the Commodore Amiga version existed? And was you quite shocked? Or, like me, did you play the Amiga version first to death, and then only discovering the 8-bit now? And I say, with all that knowledge, although you try and pull it out of your mind, you can't ignore it, and I don't think there's any real reason to load this up and play it. But good to see from a historical point of view. As a kid, I would have played this quite a lot if I didn't know any other Amiga type stuff, which I wouldn't have done if I was a kid. Right, let's run up here. I don't know why the ball sticks to your foot sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. Right, 45 degrees. Oh, why didn't that go in? We're probably pixels out. We've been a bit further across. No ball sounds. So the only sounds in this game, really, there's no music to speak of unless something plays when we score a goal. It's with the referee blowing his whistle. That's the only sound. 45 degrees. No, they tackled me right at the wrong point. Ball's got no detail on it, but the Amiga version didn't either. Now, I think this game might have come out on the Spectrum as well. I seem to remember trying to do a review of it once, but it was so poor, I didn't bother. So it must be even worse on that. We might have another go at some point. Argentina 0, England 0. Let's be a bit more cavalier, because I want someone to score a goal, because the whole point of the review is trying to see as much of the games we possibly can. There's only 2 bits we haven't really seen, and that is a penalty. I don't know how we're going to do that. We change the formation, and a goal. If there's any celebration, they just don't bother. I'm sensing that they don't bother. So 64k, we're pushing it as much as we can. Hoofs it up the field. Good defence. Oh, we've lost it. Argentina on the ball. No handballs here. Right, cross. And we've taken it out of our defence. Right, we're running. We're playing the long ball game that I always do when I play kickoff. Passing it around, trying to be flash. Don't be too flash though. You can get found out here. Goal. It's a goal. No celebrations. Cool, that was a bit of an anti-climax. No celebration at all. No somersaults, nothing. Yeah, this game is a little bit flat. A little bit flat. You'd have to make your own excitement. So if you was 2 kids playing that, you'd have to make your own crowd noise. It's almost as if they didn't let anyone into the stadium. Some people will love this, some people will hate it. Looking at it from a coding point of view, it's very, very clever, the amount of stuff they've got going, because you have to calculate a lot of stuff here. From a playability point of view, nostalgic point of view, I'm not feeling it. But that's just a personal thing. It's quite clever. A lot of people would have loved this. I don't hate it, don't get me wrong. It's just, yeah, it's a bit meh. M-E-H. Right, so we got 4 minutes. I'm not sure if these are real seconds. So we got about 4 minutes to equalise. Let's see if we can do that. I'm getting closer. It's just I've been a bit difficult getting round the ball and shooting without being tackled or losing it. So it's not up there with the FIFA games, but I don't think any FIFA games come out on the Commodore 64. We have a great homebrew scene around both Spectrum and Commodore 64. I'd imagine someone might have a go at FIFA at some point. It'll have to be unofficial because FIFA want all the money. But I don't think they'll have motion capture in it or detailed faces or anything like that. Boof. I'll probably call it something else. Beefer. Right. Can we get a goal? No. Oh, look at that. The goal needs to be a lot bigger for us to slide one in. That is for sure. Ball gets kicked out again. Past the midfield. We're playing a 4-3-3. Let's take him out. Oh, good save. You don't control your own keeper on this, apart from penalty shootouts. Good throw on. Let's just run with it. This extra bit of ball stickiness is quite nice to see. I'm gradually being caught up here. I don't think I'm going to be able to turn. See, I had no chance of turning on the ball. He was right on top of me. He's blocked that too. Back to the centre. The scrolling is really nice on this. It's not jagged at all. It's nice and smooth scrolling. Right. A big boot up the field. This is going to be our goal now, we hope. No skill required. Cut across. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, why did he shoot that way? A nice 45-degree shot there, and we might have been in business. 2.5 minutes left of the half. If you can take the excitement. Is this the most exciting football game you've ever seen? I think the answer is no. I'll try and make it up on the commentary here. That's something I'd always like to have a go at. A live football commentary there. I've seen people on YouTube do live commentary. When they're watching a game, they do commentary there as a live stream. I wouldn't mind having a go at that at some point. And you get about 1 billion subscribers for each match. There we go. So that's probably the easiest way to do stuff, isn't it? But I want to keep this game retro gaming. I don't want to sell out to anything else. Retro gaming is what it aims to be, so retro gaming is that what it should be. It's not going to turn into a fashion blog where I tell you how to put makeup on or anything to get loads of subscribers. Well, not yet anyway. Or maybe I turn it into a cooking show. Look, I scored then. And oh, he should have played advantage as I was talking about cooking. I scored, but it was disallowed because of their previous foul. Maybe the goalkeeper stopped playing, perhaps. But oh, that would have been a goal. See, look, I feel robbed. VAR, I want VAR on that. Referee should have played the advantage. Can't see a referee running around on this, but I can hear his whistle, so he must be there somewhere. I'm annoyed. I am annoyed. Right, is this going to be a goal? So we're running out of time quite quickly here. Would have preferred to do 2 halves of 3 minutes to make it a bit more exciting, but we're 5. Aren't you glad I didn't put it on 2 halves of 45 minutes? Don't ask for that, because I won't do that. A whole league of 45 minutes. Cool, that would be a good blundering series, wouldn't it? And every game's 0-0. Foul by player 10, whoever that may be. Who's player 10 for England? Was that Kane? Not in the year this come out, 1990 or 1989. 1990. Let's say it's 1990. Anco. I'm not sure if Dino Dini has seen this. Did he have any involvement? He's certainly not on any of the credits. I think I've just given a penalty away. We're going to see a penalty. Now I think an arrow goes up and down, doesn't it? Normally I just keep the keeper in the middle. Yeah, there we go. I'll keep the keeper in the middle to try and save it. And oh dear, that was a good penalty there. 2-0. So we've seen a penalty, we've seen a goal, and yes, but the goal celebrations are poor. 1 minute to get 3 goals. This is a league of death. But I think at time of recording, FIFA are going to launch the League of Nations. So I don't know how that's going to work. Will it overtake from the European Championship? I don't know if all world countries are involved. A world league. What happens if you get relegated from the world league? Do you get put down a league to somewhere else, like the Moon League or the Martian League? What happens then? I don't think they thought this through. Intergalactic League. 30 seconds left, just under. Come on, let's get a goal, lads. In. No. Just narrowly wide. Poor skills. Off we go again. Not much midfielding going in on here. It's end-to-end stuff. I've taken another shot but missed. I don't know if any of these teams are quicker than other teams. They might well be. Maybe I picked a slow team, have I? No, they're all quite good, aren't they? Right, ditched it in. Oh, it's full time. It's full time. We've got beaten 2-0 just because of my poor gameplay. Well, that's not a bad game. It's not my cup of tea because I don't tend to like football games on 8-bit systems anyway. But in terms of football games on 8-bit systems, that's not bad. If I had that as a kid, I wouldn't have been too dismayed. There's not too many better than that. Very slow and not as good compared to the Amiga version, but let's ignore that. If you've got any comments about this game, then let me know on any system. Always like hearing your thoughts and ideas. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and to those who have already subscribed, a big thank you because it really helps the channel grow. If you want to help it a bit more, let's say, there's patreon.com/njenkin. Every little bit helps there. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.